up, and welcome back to yet another day of wear testing a new foundation. The foundation that I'm going to be wear testing today is on the less expensive side. It's actually pretty cheap. It's $6.99. It is the new, well, I don't know how new it is. It might just be new in the US. It's the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. Essence is one of those drugstore brands that I actually really like. I know I've done a couple of, I believe, eyeshadow palette videos on them. They're somewhere in, my list of videos. But I do like this brand quite a bit. It is a German brand. This particular foundation, Ulta carries 16 shades of it. However, there are actually 36 shades of this foundation, and it's one of the things about Ulta that really annoys me, because they will literally carry most of the fair shades in a collection and then forget completely about the tan and deeper shades. At Ulta, did I say how much it was? It's $6.99. Did I already say that? Probably did. You get 1.05 ounce of product. And yeah, Ulta has most of, I really don't know what criteria they use to choose which foundation shades to carry, because they did the same thing with another German brand that they sell, another German drugstore brand that they sell on their website. Catrice has a new foundation out. Ulta has 8 shades of the Catrice foundation, but the foundation actually comes in 26 shades. And they do that with Makeup Revolution all the time. They'll carry like 15 shades of a Makeup Revolution foundation when the foundation actually comes in 50 shades. So I don't know what criteria they use, but they basically, the entire tan category, they basically only carry 1, 2, 3, 4 shades, in 3 shades in the tan category. And there's how much on the Essence website in the tan category? 11. There are 11 shades in the tan category on the Essence website. So, and also all of the shades that Ulta carry are either warm, are either cool or neutral. There are only 2 warm shades in there are only 2 warm shades that are carried on the Ulta website, and that is Warm Amber 270, one of the ones that I got, and I'm afraid it might be too dark, and then there's Warm Cashew 70. So I don't know who does this, who their buyer is, who their procurement person is, but yo, this is just disgusting. Anywho, like I said, I got 2 shades of the foundation. I got I got Cool Terra 180, and then I got Warm Amber 270, and I almost got 3 shades because I really didn't know which shade to get, because you guys know how they like to play with colors on the website. So, but I did just go ahead and get those 2, and I may have to combine them. I don't know yet, but let me read some details on what this foundation is supposed to be. It says, Pretty and Natural. Essence's Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera provides a natural medium coverage finish and weightless feel for up to 24 hours, leaving you with a perfect combo of pretty and natural. It is vegan, paraben-free, alcohol-free, oil-free, and gluten-free. All right, so the primer that I'm going to be using clearly is the Shiseido Soft Blurring Primer. And I'm like really scared. Like I told you guys, this primer feels like really light. The bottle feels very light. And I'm so scared that I'm going to run out of it because I really like it. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like. It's just your simple regular squeeze tube bottle. And ooh, it says made in Italy. Okay. And these are the 2 shades that I got. This is 180 180 Cool Terra, and then this is 270 Warm Amber. I think I'm just going to go with this one because, yeah, it looks like it might fit. Also, I'm going to be using a beauty sponge today because all my brushes are filthy and I don't really feel like breaking out. So, yeah, let's just go. It actually doesn't look all that warm, and be honest with you. It actually looks kind of cool, but we'll see what happens. It's a very thin consistency, very kind of serum-like. Ooh, it feels good. Interesting. Alright guys, so one side of my face with the foundation, the other side without. This is truly a very light coverage foundation. It is beautiful though, and wow. This color was a very, very good choice. Ooh, it just really looks like my skin. There isn't a whole lot of coverage here, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. Wow. Okay. I don't think you're going to be able to build it up to medium or even full. It's just not going to happen here. All right, let me finish the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is my face completed. I used as close to possible skin tone concealer. Wait, what? I used as close to skin tone concealer as possible because this is a very natural My Skin But Better foundation, and I love this. Oh my word. It is beautiful. It's not covering all imperfections clearly because it is a very, very light foundation, but it's gorgeous. It's a natural radiant matte finish. It's a, wait, is it a radiant matte? I don't know. It's like a natural, yeah, it's a natural radiant matte finish, and I'm going to powder because you guys know already. I'm using Kunefa from Huda. I'm really trying to give this foundation the opportunity to succeed because it has hyaluronic acid and it's supposed to be hydrating, lasting moisturization, natural coverage finish with weightless skin feel. Yeah, it doesn't, I can't feel anything on my skin at all. It's just a very beautiful foundation. And, ooh, I am here for this. Let me look up close to see if it's getting into any lines or anything like that. And it is not exacerbating texture or anything like that. Wow, it's just gorgeous. I really wish that the undertone is still warm. It's not going neutral or anything like that on me so far, because sometimes, just like how it looks great to you guys in the lights, it looks great to me too. So when we go outside and look, then we'll see for sure if it's actually warm or it's slid neutral on me. But so far so good. I'm here for this. It's really, really pretty. It is now basically 11 o'clock on the dot. It is 10:58 a.m. in the morning, and I will be back here later on with the results of my wear test. Oh, just for I already showed you. Anyway, I think I'm doing a 3-day wear test on this. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys back here later. Bye. Hey guys, this is me. I literally just put the foundation on, but I wanted you guys to see it outside in natural light. It's raining out here, which is why I'm wearing my hood, because if my hair gets even a whiff of moisture, it turns into a poof ball. And we're not here for that today. So this is what she looks like. As you can see, it's quite radiant. It's also quite beautiful, man. Like, wow. $6.99. Yeah.
Now let's just see how it holds up for the rest of the day. All right.
Hey guys, what up and welcome back. It is now roughly 5:15, and this is what my face looks like. So I've been wearing this foundation for about 6 hours, yeah, about 6 hours. And yeah, this is what my face looks like. My U-zone clearly is oily. However, the rest of my face looks pretty damn good. The foundation did oxidize, so it does look a little bit darker. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can tell here in front of my mirror. But other than that, it is gorgeous. Yo, a couple of times I actually forgot that I was wearing foundation. That's how comfortable it is. And even when it started to break down right here, and clearly it's gone from my nose, you guys know. When it started to break down here, I couldn't feel it. I literally a couple of times forgot that I was wearing foundation. I'm shook. This is a $7 foundation, friends. And she still looks like this. So, yeah, I am looking forward to... I don't think there's much to say about it at this point, other than the fact that it is really comfy. It spreads really, really well. It applies like a dream. Like I said, I don't know. I'm probably going to try to wash one of my brushes tonight and see if I can use it with a brush tomorrow just to see how much more coverage I can get, because I told you guys it's a very thin formulation. It's actually it has a very skincare feel to it. It doesn't feel like your regular foundation. I don't know how to explain it. Like a foundation feels like a liquid, you know, like a liquid foundation feels like a liquid, but this one felt like almost like I don't know how to explain it. Have you guys ever used one of those liquid moisturizers and it feels like really kind of silky and stuff like that? That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like, yeah. So it doesn't really feel like a foundation in how you think of what a foundation feels like. It feels more like a liquid skincare product, like a liquid cream or a liquefied cream or something like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like a lotion. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It feels like a lotion and it spreads like a freaking dream. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to trying this again tomorrow, hopefully with a brush this time, just to see how it you know, it goes on with a brush. I feel like I got really, really good coverage today also. Well, not like really, it's not full coverage, but I feel like I got pretty decent coverage today. I'm not mad at this coverage at all. Not even a little bit. It is, where's my mirror? Can't find a mirror, so I have to use the Hello Kitty one, the little one. And it's still not getting into any of my acne marks or anything like that. So I would say we're a go. It turned a little bit red now that I'm looking at it closer. It turned a little bit red and a little bit darker. Maybe it's not a little bit darker. Maybe it just turned red so it looks darker. But it did turn a little bit red on me. But yeah, guys. This is what she looked like after 6 hours. Not that I was really doing anything today. Not that I was doing anything at all, really. So, but what was I saying? I was saying something pretty important. I can't remember now, because I lost my train of thought. So I said it felt more like skincare. It feels more like a lotion, like a body lotion. Actually, is what it feels like, than you know, a foundation. I feel like the coverage is pretty good. I feel like if I use a brush, I'd get more coverage from a brush. So I'm going to try to use a brush tomorrow and try to figure out a primer to use. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, guys, this is what my face looks like. I'm not mad. Actually, kind of like it. But I will see you in a couple seconds for day number 2. Bye. Hey friends, what up? Welcome back to day number 2 of we're testing the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. Today I am going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have already done my under eyes with my Huda concealer, and the primer is already applied, so let's just go. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, today I'm going to be using a brush because I want to see how it applies with the brush, so yeah, let's just go. Okay, friends, one side of my face with the foundation, the other side without. Coverage level is still basically the same, which I find kind of interesting considering that usually a beauty blender shares out the foundation a lot. So, I guess it doesn't really matter. However, the finish with the brush seems to be slightly more matte. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, it's still perfect. Wow. All right, I'm going to finish off the rest of my face and then I'll be back. All right, guys, here is my entire face done. I did a couple of different things today because I want to see how the foundation performs with other product on top of it. So I used the highlighter from the NARS Man Ray palette that came out a couple of years ago. Completely forgot that I had this. I just looked down and saw it. Then I bronzed the perimeters of my face with the Givenchy Les Saisons bronzer and used the By Terry Denseless blush on my face. And then finally I finished with the By Terry Hyaluronic Acid tinted powder in Apricot Light. And this is what my face looks like. So, what difference am I noticing today? You know what? It actually looks better. The finish actually looks better up close with a brush. I mean, it looked good with the sponge, but it looks really, really pretty and kind of seamless with a brush. Like, wow, it is gorgeous. It's still a little bit red on me. It's still oxidized a little bit. No big. You can't see it on camera. You probably can't even see it up close. I just can see it because I know. What else? Not getting into any lines, not getting into any acne marks. So this line right here, I have been getting more and more things going into it lately, so I'm just going to assume that that's just going to be a new thing from now on. So it's gotten into, it hasn't gotten into it, but it kind of emphasizes it a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, but it is gorgeous. One thing that I really, really like about this foundation, though, it did not decimate my damn hairline. Usually everything gets into my hairline, so I usually just like kind of stop right here, but I was able to get back in here and my hairline is still clean, so that's a kind of a big deal. But anyway, guys, yes, this is what my face looks like. It is probably about 11:24 a.m. in the morning. I've been up since 7:40. I was just lazy. Sorry. And I'll be back here later on with the results of my wear test on the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I really like this foundation so far. Hey guys, what up? Welcome back. It is now a little bit after 6, I believe. Yeah, it is now 6:15, 6:13, whatever. Let's round up to 6:15. And I left here, I believe, at 11:15 this morning. So I've been wearing this foundation for approximately 7 hours, and this is what my face looks like. The other part of the video, the first part of the video, I did it like, I want to say 3 days ago, so I don't remember particularly if, how greasy I got. I don't think I got very greasy at all. But this is what my face looks like, and it's not really, really greasy. It's like, you know, my U-zone. So that's where my oils always break through. It's still not getting into any acne marks or anything like that, and it still looks good, like right around the areas that are like not my U-zone. It still looks good in those areas. Wow, I'm really kind of shook by this foundation. I think it's a really, really good foundation, especially for the price point. Like, wow. Interesting. It oxidized a little bit darker than it did earlier when I left. Like, yo, my hair is all over the place. It oxidized a little bit darker than it did before I left here earlier today, which is not a bad thing, and it was bound to happen since, once again, this is a hydrating foundation and I am combination oily, so my oils are going to break through. Like, I'm just really surprised that after 6 hours I don't look worse. Like, I was expecting worse, especially considering that the type of primer that I use today is not necessarily a mattifying primer. It's just a regular primer. But I feel like she did a real good job. we'll see what happens tomorrow when I wear it without a primer, because tomorrow is day number 3 and no primer day. So we shall see what happens then. But I think this foundation is holding up really, really well so far. I'm not mad at it, not at all. Alright guys, that's about it for this. I knew there was something else that I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I wanted to say, one of the things that I had found out the first time I wore this foundation, and one of the things that I really, really appreciated when I first wore this foundation, was I did not put anything else on my face. I don't remember if I had put on under eye concealer or not. I think that was the only thing that I did. But this foundation is so skin-like, and the match was so seamless. Everything about this foundation is so seamless that I literally could have gone outside exactly the way that I was and no one would have known that I was wearing foundation. That is how seamless this foundation is. Like, literally no one would know. So yeah, I'm a fan of this foundation, for real, for real. So the real test is going to be whether or not I can wear it without anything in between my skin and the foundation, and we will see that in a couple seconds for day number 3, and I will see you then. Bye. Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to the end of the wear test for the the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. This is day number 3, no primer day. I left here at 9:28 this morning. My apologies, because I cut the camera off and I thought I had turned it back on, but I didn't, so I forgot about the end of the video. But my apologies for that. But I did leave here at 9:28 this morning, and it is now, seriously, I think it's about 6:30. I think I turned the phone off. I did turn the phone off. But I do think that it's about 6:30 right now, which would make it 9 hours since I'm wearing this foundation. But yeah, this is what my face looks like. And I have to say, we did pretty well, considering that there is no primer on my face. I have combination oily skin. This is a hydrating foundation. This that you see right here is actually highlighter. I was playing with the Burberry palettes afterwards, so this is, you know, blush and everything. Highlighter, this highlighter is the Dip and Glow from Decorte. I was just playing with a bunch of makeup that I haven't really touched in a while, so that's what that is. But there's literally no breakdown. It has gotten into no acne marks. Anything that you see emphasized here is from the blush and the highlighter. It didn't look like this before. Did it oxidize on me? Absolutely. You can tell from my chest to my face that it is not the same color. Am I still gonna wear this foundation? Abso-freaking-lutely, because $6.99, guys, and look at my face. This foundation actually performs better than a lot of luxury foundations that I've used lately. A lot of high-end foundations that I've used in the past. I'm shook by this foundation. Yep, $6.26. Now, Essence, once again, is a German drugstore brand, and it is a really, really good brand. I've had nothing but good experiences with the brand, so I'm not really surprised that this foundation is so good. But I'm actually kind of shocked because of the way that it held up on my skin because I have combination oily skin and it's a hydrating foundation. It's lasted the entire 9 hours with very little issue. Like if you look at my forehead, it looks radiant, but it's not oily. And then right here also, the only thing that looks oily is right here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's still a little bit of foundation on my nose. So, yeah, so this foundation is bomb. I do wish Ulta had more colors of this foundation on the website because I feel like I could do better with a lighter shade than this one, just because number one, it's going to oxidize, and also because the undertone on this one is a little bit red. But I have found something out about Essence foundations though. So this undertone, this is supposed to be warm amber and it's a little bit red. However, I was on the Essence website and it has a color matcher, and literally every single color that it matched me to was one of the cool tones. And you know, it asks what your undertones are. Are they yellow, golden, or peach? And when I put that, it gave me nothing but cool tones. So maybe their cool tones are actually warm tones. I don't know. It's weird. I might try and see. But yeah. So also one of the things that I was wondering about with this foundation is I think that it may be waterproof. I'm not sure. The reason why I say that is because you know how when you use a waterproof foundation, your bristles feel very wet and sticky. That happened both times I used the brush, so I think this foundation may actually be a waterproof foundation. I don't know. I can't read to tell, but everything that Essence said about this foundation: skin-like finish, weightless feel. What else did they say? Natural coverage, long wear formula. Friends, this foundation is go. It is definitely a go. It is $6.99. You can get it at Ulta. I think that other online sites have all the shades. I was looking online to see where else might have all the shades because I actually want to try different shades. Because, you know, like I said, but I haven't really been able to find any places. But yeah, guys, if you were thinking about picking this foundation up and if you can't find your color at Ulta, go ahead and pick it up because this is a real one. If you can't find your color at Ulta, search online. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it from somewhere else. For whatever reason, I couldn't find it on the Essence website. I couldn't find a shop tab on the Essence website, but they just may not ship to the US from Germany, which makes sense. But I think this foundation is definitely one that you should check out. Seriously. But I am done. I am really happy with this foundation. Like, super happy with this foundation. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as usual, it's been real. It's been fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one.